then at least we can share something with South Africa. So Kath, basically the Queen is on another Zoom call.
Oh, right.
She got the time wrong. So what we've suggested is perhaps rescheduling the main meeting till tomorrow afternoon, the same time, or a time that's convenient for everybody. Would that be something you could do?
I'll just have to go and talk to the head, and because we've got this, it should be fine. It should be fine. We've got the collaboration assembly tomorrow afternoon for our South Africa Day.
Oh yeah, but we could do it after school, like literally 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be long. If we have a chat now, just a bit about the project, and then do is a bit of an introduction then tomorrow of faces, hello, you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
It won't take too long.
Yeah, so about 3 o'clock would be better if that was okay, 2:45, 3-ish.
Yeah.
That's right with everybody else.
Yeah. Yes, fine.
Okay. This is the first lesson of flexible partnership development. We've already said a brief hello, but shall we do official hellos for our meeting? Because then at least we can share that.
Oh, it might be the Queen. Hold on. David? David?
This is turning into comedy.
Good. Hi, Gugu. Yeah, it was Gugu, but hold on. I've got a missed call. Let's see if she ring again. Darling.
Okay. Well, whilst that one's going on, I'll do my little blurb so everybody knows where I'm coming from. Please excuse the state of me. It's only when I put the camera on do I realise that I'm not really dressed for any kind of office or meeting. I do apologise. But yes, so I'm Sharon and I am your local advisor and guiding hand and helping hand hopefully through this project. And I've obviously worked with Kath quite a bit already. I've met Dorcas face to face many moons ago, it seems now, and I've met Letty briefly in a meeting. So Mark, it's really good to meet you finally, and I will be with you for the whole of the project. And if for some reason our world turns back to normal and you can do visits, I'll be helping organise your visits and everything next year. So yeah, Dorcas, do you want to say a quick hello, an official hello?
Yeah, well, okay. I suppose it was, I initially kicked this off because after the Zulu King visitors last year, I wanted to carry on the links really with KwaZulu-Natal. I'm a trustee of the Royal Welsh Regimental School.
Gugu's going to join you.
Oh,
all right. Okay.
Okay, Gugu's going to join us, I think, now.
Right, I'll keep an eye on this now.
And basically, of course, it was really nice for me for Langorse because David's parents, the Creswells, have lived in Langorse 45 years. So we've got a big, strong link, obviously, with Langorse as well. And of course, Lambay School was great because you had the Queen. Well, you didn't have actually the Queen, missed her flight, but you had all the princesses and the princes, which was really actually worked out very, very well.
Yeah, it did.
So basically, I'm really thrilled that we've got this going. And I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. You know, never mind about COVID, we're still doing it. You know, we'll manage it. That's great. And Cass, you've done so much work on it. It's really great. And I'm so glad that the school's so enthusiastic, you know, with the links that we've got with South Africa. Brilliant. Which should be very strong. And the King's been on the throne 50 years next year. So they're going to be big celebrations.
That's going to be amazing.
KwaZulu-Natal. And then say I'm trying to get the Royal Welsh show tied up with them so that they can have an agriculture show out there. So
lovely.
So yeah,
so good. Can you share the date of that?
Yeah, I will.
With us.
It will be the week before Christmas. It's December, year December.
A year, okay.
When their harvest comes in. So basically, there will be things going on there. So anyway.
That'll be a really nice end to the project, guys, because the project will finish in December. Okay, we do have our friend coming in now, which is wonderful.
Right, that's a Kona, so she's doing it for Gugu. Hi, Gugu.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, my sister.
Hello, Jackie. We have cancelled the other meeting, but Queen has just gotten to the doctor for some medical attention. She will be joining us.
Okay.
So what about Sharon? Do you think we still go for tomorrow?
Yeah, we can rearrange for tomorrow afternoon at the same time, or at about 5 o'clock your time.
Do you think the Queen will make that?
Yeah, I will make 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, so shall we reschedule that instead so that we get to meet everybody at the same time?
What about time? So you're saying 3 our time, 5 their time, or 5 our time, 7 their time? Let's get it right.
5 o'clock your time.
Okay.
3 o'clock our time.
Right.
Or 3 o'clock your time, 5 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
Shall we use the same information for that Zoom?
Yeah,
or you will re-invite us.
Yeah, I'll edit. I'll see if there's a problem, I'll send a new link, but I'll try and use the same link.
Because it will be different link, wouldn't it?
If I can just edit the time, it'll stay the same link.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Okay. Are you going to stay for our conversation, Akona?
Yeah, Kath is having a South African day tomorrow. Do you want to tell her, Kath, a bit what you're doing?
Yeah, we're launching our project tomorrow with a whole school celebration. So the children come to school dressed in the colours of the South Africa flag. Some children are coming dressed as animals from South Africa. And then there's various activities going on tomorrow. We're doing some cooking. We're making puff puffs in year 6. Some children are doing lots of art. Some children will be making necklaces, and we've also doing a lot of research about South Africa this week and some map work so the children all know where the schools are and what South Africa is like. So hopefully we'll make a video of that and send some photographs so you can all see exactly what we've been doing.
And even my class who are self-isolating at the moment, we're at home, blended learning, we're all dressing up in the colours of the South African flag, and we're going to send in videos into the school, and we're still going to join in from home and be a part of the celebration.
Brilliant.
Wow, those are exciting programs. Wow.
We will make sure that we send you all a little idea of what's been going on.
How's the situation at home with you? Are the schools open or closed?
Schools are open, they're running smoothly, and children never got sick.
That's good.
Neither the Gogos did not get sick. It's not as bad as we thought it would be. We really didn't have a severe deaths or anything like that. But economy is low. Everything came to a standstill and bad. Food is expensive. People are retrenched. Unemployment rate has gone to 60% or so. So it's bad. But with schooling, no, everything is normal.
So
but they go to school on alternate days.
Right. That's what I was going to ask about, any social distancing or face masks or anything in school.
Yeah, strictly face masks, social distancing strictly, no sporting activity, nothing. They go on alternate days.
Okay.
Except for the private schools, because they have low enrollment. So like my grandson, via corner, goes to school every day because there are like 7 in a classroom.
Okay.
So we've had to make a lot of changes to our school day as well. We've got staggered break times, staggered lunch times. So we haven't got so many children outside any time or in the lunch hall. We have to keep to our bubbles. So my year 6 bubble keeps very much to itself. Not supposed to cross bubbles with any other classrooms. Staff aren't allowed to mix in the staff room. So it's very different, but also staff are liking it in some ways as well. So even though there's been changes.
But children have adjusted. I notice with my grandchildren, they've adjusted.
Yeah, they
it's like
do.
it's normal.
Yeah, very quickly, don't they? They're amazing.
I think children are more resilient than us.
I think so too. You know, they are so like into it and nothing has happened.
And we are allowed, we do quite a lot of sport. It's encouraged that we try and do as much outside physical exercise as possible, but the weather is so cold and so changeable that it does make it difficult. So we're not wearing masks. The children don't have to wear masks because they're under 11.
Oh, okay.
But teachers wearing, if we want to, if we feel comfortable, we can wear masks or visors. So for a lot of teachers with one-to-one support, they're wearing masks or visors, but the whole class situation, perhaps not.
Yeah, yeah.
And in Wales, we at the moment are having a fire break. So we're in the middle of another lockdown, but it's only for 2 weeks. But luckily our schools, Llanfaes and Llangors, we are primary schools. So those schools have been kept open. And the first 2 years of the secondary schools, the high schools, they have been kept open as well. But all the other year groups have been closed just for 1 more week as a fire break, and then they'll all be back in.
Okay. Wow.
But we can't leave Wales.
No.
When are we over this COVID thing, Doki?
Who knows? May, hopefully. But as soon as we can get some immunization.
So are they working on vaccines? Is that going positively?
I think so. Seems it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say the news is very forthcoming about the vaccines. They talk about it, but they don't want to make any promises because they want the population to adhere to the rules. And we've had some problems with the population following the rules. So that's why we're having new lockdowns, sadly.
But they are also scaring us with the vaccines, saying we don't have to take vaccines because of 5G and all that and all this.
Yeah, conspiracy
We
theory.
really don't know anymore.
Yeah. So Mark, would you mind telling us a little bit about your school, because we haven't actually met yet?
No, we haven't. Well, first thing I'd say, it's really good to put faces to names with the WhatsApp and email exchange thing. It's really good. I just want to say from the outset, we're really pleased. I think my predecessor had a chat with Kath. I'm the acting head at the moment. Lynn Jones, my predecessor, has left us now, and we're really excited about getting involved. We are taking a bit of a lead from Llanfaes, it must be said. Our celebration day of South Africa is going to be on November the 18th. We're a village school just outside Brecon, coming up to nearly 150 children in 6 classes. It's a very friendly school community here, maybe a little bit different to the town schools. I've got a bit of a background in the job I used to do in terms of sort of global development issues, and I've travelled to various parts of Africa before, but particularly interested in this really important principle about partnership between schools across the world. And I always get very excited when I sort of reflect back to some of my visits, not to South Africa, but so I'm really looking forward to learning about South Africa, and through our, first of all, that day on November the 18th, sharing with, again, some video links or whatever, sharing some of the work we've done, or will have done by that point. We're busy beavering away this afternoon as I speak, actually, one of the classes. And I just think it's just so important that we're having this kind of communication and partnership. We've got a lot to learn from each other. It's interesting here. I know we've got a sort of COVID slant to some of our work and looking at how this country, Wales and South Africa, have coped and dealing with that. But it goes so much deeper, doesn't it, in terms of learning about each other. And certainly our children are really excited at the prospect of some direct communication. What have we done so far? Our last year's top end of the school, year 6s, They've done some sort of promotional leaflets about this school and our community to share. There's been some letter writing amongst some of our older children about what COVID has meant to them, and like Plan Base, some of the procedures that we've had to put in place, and some questions there to ask about how things are being done in our partner schools in South Africa. And they're busily exploring, doing some fact files this afternoon on the computer. The year sixes again learning about aspects of their choice, aspects of South Africa that they're really interested in pursuing. So yeah, so yeah, that's again. We've got so much to share and so much to talk about, and notwithstanding the challenges of the internet and the techie bit of it, I'm sure we'll get there.
We will, and as you can see, it looks like Kath has fallen out of the meeting.
Yeah, she's just phoned me to say we all froze, and then she lost the link and it's gone. So she said what she'll do, because we have got a few the reason it's working so well for me is because I'm at home, I think. So what she said she'll do tomorrow is she'll go home, and because she lives just across the road from the school, she'll do it at 3 o'clock from her house, so that she's got a good line, so we can have a good chat.
Brilliant. Well, I say then, if we could really push to try and get anybody else to join us tomorrow.
Well, can I just say, I did very rude of me. My two colleagues here as well, Sharon Quine, one of my teaching colleagues who teaches in foundation stage, and Anna Barber, who works in the classes as well, who are very keen to take part and get involved in the project as well. I didn't give them a chance to say hello as well. I'm sorry about that. They're sitting in the shadows only because we are socially distanced in this office, but they're here too. So
okay, well, I'll try and get hold of Elliot. I thought I'll try and get Elliot, because he's next door to the other school, to see if we can get the second school on board tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. I had a really friendly email from the head teacher of the other school the other evening, and I was emailing last night. I haven't heard a response back, but a really positive email back from them. Mr. Entirely last week, 2 weeks ago now, but yeah.
But perhaps I explain that when I was out in South Africa in 2017, I went to this school, and the video actually Kath's got, they actually danced for us. It was amazing. So I've actually been to the school in South Africa.
Oh, lovely.
Why I thought of them to bring them on to this. So
did you email that to Kath, or how did you share it?
I share it with you if you like. Yes, a little video of them dancing for us.
Yeah, if you send it to me, I can put it on the WhatsApp group then, so we can see it. I'm just thinking, Mark, if your colleagues want to join the WhatsApp group.
Sharon's on, Anna, we need to put Anna on. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great.
At least you're in the loop of everything that's happening then as well, I think.
On Tuesday, I set up a Twitter account for the group, like Sharon, you joined the Twitter, didn't you? I don't know how to tell anyone else to join it, in fact, but can you, let me see, I'll try and see what it's called so that you can find it and follow it, because I've taken a photo of what we're doing now and I'll upload onto Twitter. I'll probably wait till we've done it till tomorrow, and I'll say that we had a launch meeting, and I'll put a photo of us. I think I called it CCG.
I'll share it in the group.
If you could.
I'm so used to all of this now. So I'll find the Twitter account, share it, and then you just need to click the link, and then you can follow it.
Fantastic. Because Mark, do you have a Twitter account for Llangor School?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, that's something we haven't got for various reasons.
I don't have a Twitter account.
Sorry?
I also don't have a Twitter account.
Don't worry. That's okay.
I guess what we just need to decide as a cluster, and we can do this when Kath is involved as well, is if the school doesn't have Twitter, what's going to be the best and the safest way to share anything with children in? So it's okay to share the photos of work and videos of work, but if you want to share anything with children, the reason why we encourage Twitter is that if you're choosing and you've got consent, as that's safe, it's online, it doesn't sit on anybody's phone. So that's a thought to have, that, you know, there's other ways in which you could do it, but Twitter seems to be the easiest, to be honest. And it could just be a private Twitter account that could be for the project. It doesn't have to be a school Twitter account, for example.
Yeah, because I'm not particularly Twitter savvy at all, but I only joined because my children's school, that's Llangyneda School, they've got a private one, so you have to join it and they'll only allow you in it. They click you off the list, and then our school had one, so I joined just so I could keep really in the loop of the school things. So now adding this one into it, so it's quite a good, I do think it is quite a good thing to do. It works, it's quite a good platform to use. Yeah, it's worth having to think about for your side, Mark.
Yeah.
In fact, we should be in all the social media platforms.
Yeah.
Because that's the way things are now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if that could be part of a target for the schools in South Africa to come up, even like I said, it could be a project Twitter account rather than a whole school one, just as a pilot.
Yeah, I'm happy to share. I just set the one up. It's not for us. It's for if everybody as the group wants it.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to then seek permission and join that account, then we could share work from all of the schools that we put in the WhatsApp group, couldn't we? So long as we have permission to do that and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got, I mean, most of our children, you know, I guess all schools, they've got the consents to appear and so, with very few exceptions. So I think maybe linking in with that existing one would be the
that would be
best way, or as you say, a private school one. But
I'm happy for you to link into ours. I set it up for all of us, and I could see I wanted to find out, Sharon, you probably know a bit more about having multiple, like obviously I've set it up and it's as if it's my profile, but can you have other people that have
I think you just need the same log on.
There we are.
That's all you need. You can access it from multiple devices then.
There we are. So Mark, perhaps I'll put something together for all of us, because I set a generic username and password so that everybody would be able to. Okay. Actually, Dorcas, I think the password is your name. So I'll look back in the book and I'll share it with everybody, so that then Mark, you could tell your parents if they wanted to follow it. It's
there's a link there to yeah, sounds good.
I'll do that. I'll put that in the WhatsApp group.
And all the schools, so the 2 schools in KZN can do it as well. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, well, shall we?
Queen.
So you'll tell the Queen, will you?
Yes, I will. I will.
Great.
Brilliant. Shall we wrap up and then we can come back together tomorrow and do the official bit, and if we actually maybe even all on Twitter, then actually we can share the meeting afterwards on Twitter and the stuff that's been happening in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's our target. Brilliant. Okay.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Lovely
Thank
to meet
you.
you all.
Thank you very much. Okay. Bye.
All right,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
See you all again.
Yes, definitely. Hopefully face to face one day as well.
Yeah, very soon. Thank you.
All right. Take care, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.